This is Doug Venoni, and this is CW Source, and we're sitting here with none other than Carson Kressely, new judge on Crowned. And tell us a little what we have in store.
Crowned, okay. The mother of all pageants. It's 11 teams, moms and daughters, competing together. As a mother-daughter team against the other 10 mother-daughter teams for the title of the ultimate mother-daughter pageant winner.
Wow.
We have 3 judges. It's me, Shayna Moakler, who was former Miss USA and was in the show Meet the Barkers, and she's the one that kind of like, roughed up Paris Hilton, so she's kind of tough and pretty. And I would just we'd be sitting in our judges' chairs, and I'd be like this, like just looking at Shayna. I was like, "You're so pretty." And she's like, "Dude, stop it, you're freaking me out." And then my other cohort was Cynthia Garrett, who's amazing. And she was so kind and sweet and nice.
Right.
And, we'd be giving all the girls feedback. Once a week, we'd have to tell them, improve this, stop doing this, do this. And Cynthia would be like, the 2 of you are like angels with 1 wing. And when the mother and the daughter come together, each with 1 wing, you take flight. And I would literally be like this. Okay, Maya Angelou, it's a beauty pageant, so what's on the inside doesn't count. Kind of kidding.
Yeah.
But it was a good balance because I was kind of the one that was really superficial, but in a nice way.
Couldn't imagine.
And then Cynthia was really, really deep. And then Shayna was just kind of like, listen, I'm a former beauty queen. I know what it takes. Just do this. She was the pragmatic one.
Yeah, that's cool. How did you get involved with pageants? I know I read somewhere that you had judged Miss USA.
I was a judge for the Miss Universe pageant, and I co-hosted the Miss USA pageant. And, like so many little boys, I always dreamed about being in a beauty pageant or at least hosting one.
Sure.
So it's kind of a dream come true.
It's still a dream of mine.
I mean, I'm sure you've thought of it many times.
Yeah, absolutely.
What with your big hair and all?
Oh, the hair usually dreams about it.
Yeah.
I follow and dream after, that.
Exactly.
But is this the first time you've met the pageant subculture?
It's the first time I was really thrown into the mix, really. Where usually when you judge like a Miss Universe pageant or a Miss USA, you're there for like the 3 hours.
Right.
You see the girls. You don't really get any of the behind the scenes. And this was a little more in depth because we got to meet with them, every week for like 8 weeks and go through every part of their performance, go through their talent routine and their evening gowns and their introductions and their platform and their fitness routine and everything. So we really got to know them. And in most beauty pageants, you just see a pretty face and you learn a little bit about them and maybe a little bit about their talent. But in this show, and what makes it different than other pageant shows, is that you really get to know the contestants. Sure. And you really get to see the behind the scenes. And you get to see the screaming and the cat fighting and the bitch slapping between me and the other judges. And the girls, maybe. I don't know. We didn't see what went on behind the scenes because we were just judging, and we really wanted to be impartial. Yeah.
Sure. Now, of the judges, who is like the mean judge?
The mean judge? I don't think we have a mean judge. Okay. I think I'm the sassy judge.
Sure.
And I think I'm the honest judge.
Sure.
Because, you want them to do well, and sometimes it's tough love when you say I hate your hair or I don't hate yours. I think yours is hot. I had to look up at it when I said that. I don't know why. It's like alluring.
It commands.
Yeah, really. It's like
presence.
Hypnotizing me.
Absolutely.
And Cynthia was the very soulful, sensitive judge. And Shayna, like I said, was really pragmatic, and she's walked a mile in their crown, so to speak. So she knows the drill.
Anyway, this is Doug Venoni. This has been Carson Kressely, and you are watching the CW Source.